Hey, Happy New Year! It's Juju from Juju's Journey. Guess what I'm doing? I'm in my bed. I have had the best day ever. I just got home. I just ate pork chops smothered in some type of gravy, some collard greens, some black-eyed peas, macaroni and cheese. Yum. And I put together my light that I bought. Oh, it's probably going to brighten you. I don't know if you can see it, but it goes down and up. And I am reading a book in my bed. And I said, I'm going to jump on and tell everybody Happy New Year. I'm going to show you my bed real quick. See, I can make my head go up, which I'm sitting almost up right now. Then I can also make my feet go up. Then I can go down. All with my remote control. I'm going down. So now I'm coming back up. Anyway, you see my beach picture. My husband loved the beach. That hangs over our bed. And that brings me joy. Well, I didn't go find a book. Like, I didn't go buy one. But I decided, my Aunt Debbie told me I could not sweep. I could not wash clothes. I couldn't do any housework. Anyway, we looked it up. It said you're not even supposed to shower. You're not even supposed to take a shower on New Year's Day. Well, I did take a shower. I washed my hair. I let it dry by itself. And I went to my bookshelf and found this huge book. But it's got big font. And it's called Taylor Smith, a Novel, Deadly Grace. From the Ashes Arises an Old and Deadly Secret. And I'm only on page 19. And so I don't even have my television on. And I'm going to read. I did work on my computer today. I have it over there. And I have a little desk that fits over me. And I played around and watched some videos on YouTube trying to figure out Canva. I don't think that's going to be so difficult. Now I've just got to figure out, I know my phone can kind of link videos in to the computer, but I've just got to figure it out. And that's on my New Year's resolution, is I'm going to get good at making videos. I've got lots of things I need to do. Lots and lots of things. But right now, I was working on my computer, sitting straight up in my bed. I had it as high as it would go, kind of like sitting in a chair. Had my computer going, watching a video. And the phone rings. And it's my daughter. And she said, "What are you doing?" I said, I fell asleep sitting up. And I've got drool coming out the side of my mouth. Oh, it's so sad getting old. I don't even know why I was tired. I didn't do anything to fall asleep. I mean, the only thing I've done today is, with my budget, I went ahead and updated my little budget sheets to go into each of my categories. So whenever I go to the bank tomorrow to get cash, it will be already done. So all I have to do is look. I've already got the totals totaled up. I'm so excited. I'm not going to stuff until Sunday, though. I'm going to stuff every Sunday. And so my budget journey for 2026 will start on Sunday. Start everything fresh on a Monday. And my other daughter, bless her heart, we're going to go eat at a cute little restaurant tomorrow morning called the Midnight Rooster. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. And they have the best brunch. They have good lunch little sandwiches, but their breakfast is really good. And they have a the coffee bar. And they have the best coffee. I mean, it blows Starbucks out of the water. But she wants to be there at 9 o'clock in the morning. I guess I'll have to get up really early and do my... I did do the devotion today. And so I didn't start back. I did my devotion. And I really want to... I started doing the Bible recap. I love that. But I can't remember her name. Kanoi somebody. And this is probably 2024 or 2023. And I can't remember. I know I'm halfway through. And I have a journaling Bible. I'm going to start that back. But I'm going to start where I left off. And, no, but she's good. Like, she's really good. Making you understand. It's like a story, I don't know, it's really good. And I was able to go back and look at my book notes and understand everything. It's really cool. But I was going to drag that out today and try to figure out on YouTube where I left off. But I didn't. I said, now I'm going to watch a YouTube video and try to figure out Canva. And then I found where you can make cute little dashboards for your binders. I'm going to do that too because I do have a printer. And I have cardstock. That'll be fun. I've got so much stuff I have to do. And I'm looking forward to doing it. It doesn't seem like it's a job anymore. Like, for some reason, a light bulb just clicked. I don't feel like whatever I'm doing now is a burden. Like, I think I'm ready to take down my Christmas, and live in that room again. It's the strangest feeling, and it's such a blessing. I'm so glad. I'm so blessed that I had the year that I had. A lot of people wouldn't be able to do that. They wouldn't have time, like, especially, can you imagine being a young mother and you have little kids that you have to raise and possibly work and go feed your babies, and all the burden would be on you. I was able to really just worry about living off of a fixed income, and I could have gotten more money if I needed it. I was so blessed, and I don't have to go back to work. I'm still on a very fixed income and tight budget, but I think I can do it just by doing, selling on eBay. And if I want to have adventure, I've got to do something because my little bit of money's not going to stretch that far. Yeah, I did do this. Okay, so we're going to stay what I consider a nice hotel. When my grandson was at MUSC Charleston, with his heart, he has to go there quite a bit. But when he was airlifted when he was 4 months old, nobody realized he had a heart condition until he was 4 months old. And my youngest daughter and I stayed at this nice hotel that was right near the hospital. And it was called the Charleston Marriott. And it was so nice, really nice. But the rooms are they're like $600 a night. And that's just for a room, not for a suite. And so, but we felt safe. It had the the facility could probably host several formal gatherings. Had a beautiful courtyard. Had a beautiful, what do you call, lobby. Beautiful lobby. It has a Starbucks in it. It has a nice restaurant, a nice bar in that part, and then it has a rooftop bar. Nice, safe. You have to use your key for the elevator, so nobody can just go up and down the elevators. So we're going to stay there again when my daughter gets married on March 14th. Well, you know, I've set my budget up yesterday. And for my adventure and for my vacation, and I can't remember, adventure, vacation, and entertainment. Entertainment for me would be buying a book. If they're having a cookout next door, maybe buying a 6-pack of beer. That's what I was considering my entertainment. And then adventure is for me would be if I want to go do a 5K, or if I decide I want to go to a play or something of that nature. That was what adventure was in my head. And then, of course, vacation was, you know, every 3 months or so, leaving town and going somewhere, maybe for 2 days. But no, this is going to be one night. And since I'm a member of the Marriott thing, I got my room, one king-size bed, for $530. It went down. It was $600. And it's not even 24 hours. Not even 24 hours. You check in at 4 and you have to check out by 11. And my daughter, she's got a suite, so that's where she'll get her hair and makeup done. But I do have a balcony, which the 2 times I've stayed there already, I didn't have a balcony. So that's going to be nice. But anyway, I was doing my little budget, and I was like, okay, for my vacation, the amount of money that I'm putting in each week will not even cover my hotel by the time March 14th comes around. So I'm like, okay, Angela, how are you going to do this? I'm not going to readjust my budget for January, but I probably will not be, I'm going to take it easy. I'm not going to, usually when you go on this budget journey that you go on, it's, you really do not want to, like, it becomes a game. So, say in my cash wallet each week, what I don't spend is like, yay. Then you play a little game and you save your 5s and you save your 1s. And then that money is like bonus money. And you can put it towards your other areas that you're saving for. And so I guess what I'm going to do is I'm going to try not to spend all the money in my cash wallet. And every penny that I have that's left over, I'm going to sink it into my vacation fund. And then, you know, then you also play a game in your head, like you have a no spend day. And so anytime you go a whole day without spending any money, that's a plus, you know. Which, you know, when you're on a budget, I don't know. I just know I'm going to shoot for no spend days. I did order something off of Amazon. You know, I told you I was trying to set myself up to be productive for 2026. I might go, since I'm starting my budget journey on Sunday, and I do have a little bit of extra money, over 3,000. You know, I have $3,000 one month ahead that I saved up last year, and I have a little bit more than that in my in my account. So I may go buy toilet paper tomorrow, so it won't come out of my budget, because I was laughing. If I'm only putting $5 in each week for personal, I'll have enough money to buy toilet paper if I go buy toilet paper tomorrow. See, last year I didn't have to buy toilet paper. My husband loves Sam's. So the first time I bought toilet paper, I think, was in early December. I still have not bought laundry detergent. I haven't bought any of those things. But I have bought toilet paper once. And I have not had to buy soap. I have not, because we bought it all in cases. I haven't had to buy dish soap, dishwasher detergent, laundry detergent. I haven't had to buy bleach. I did buy Clorox cleanup. I finally ran out of it. But I bought it at the General Dollar. I didn't buy it at Sam's. I've only gone to Sam's once. Maybe I need to go to Sam's and get toilet paper before the 1st. That might be what I do. Then I don't have to budget it for next year. You know what? I think I might. Because I do have a little extra money in my checking account. I think I ought to go do that to set myself up good for 2026. What do you think? I think I need to go. I do. I need to go to Sam's and stock up on. I probably need trash bags. And I probably need toilet paper. I probably need to get some Clorox cleanup. And I'm sure there's something else that I might need. Maybe a big old bulk thing of coffee. And then I might be set up for a while to set myself up for a productive 2026. I think that's a good idea. So, y'all hear my little dog snoring. Listen. Listen to her. You want to see her? Gabby, what are you doing? Gabby. Can y'all see her? Hold on. Where is she? There she is. Hey, little girl. Got a little head on my computer. Hey, Gabby girl. Let's move that over. She's my baby. I love her so much. I don't know what I'd do without her. And she's getting old. She's like 10 years old. Going on 11. But she makes me happy. And she's going to go get her teeth cleaned for $800. Thank God I budgeted last year. Oh, goodness. But anyway, I hope this book's going to be good. It's a thriller. And I like my little light. It has a remote control. I can turn it off and on. But I can also just reach right here and turn it off and on. It has these settings that I can do: coffee mode, reading mode. Let's see if I can find it. I have to keep all of my little remote controls in a little tin. Can you see? Ooh. So it's got the coffee mode, the book, computer. I think that's a bottle. And then the sun. Let's see. That's the moon setting. I guess that's if you're getting up feeding a baby. There's the computer, if you're on the computer. Here's the book. Whoa. And here's the coffee setting. And then it has a timer. I think I can make it brighter. Ooh. Whoa. Then it has a timer for 1 hour. So, ooh, if I do fall asleep, it should go off in 1 hour. I don't even have to turn it off. But I wish my bed had a timer on it, because sometimes I wake up and my bed is not in the right position. I do lay it flat when I sleep. But when I watch TV, I don't like to lay flat and watch television. But it's just the way it is. So if I'm laying in my bed, here's this aggravating cat. This cat loves me more than anything in the whole entire world. What are you doing? You're going to lay on my computer? Come here. Oop. Gabby doesn't like that. She's like, what are you doing? She's making sure the cat doesn't get too close to me. The cat will end up on this side of me, and Gabby will be on that side. And I don't even know the name of the cat. It's either John John or Cowboy. And the cat's so aggravating. So aggravating. Well, I just wanted to touch base and tell everybody Happy New Year. I slept through it. I got a phone call at like 12:02 from my son telling me Happy New Year. And then I got a phone call from my daughter next door telling me Happy New Year. They woke me up, which is fine. And that's it. I had a great lazy day. I got up bright and early because I slept a long time yesterday. I was done with my devotion, and I was showered by 9. I was ready. I was ready for 2026. I was so excited. I had all of these plans. I was going to make things happen. And I talked to my aunt, and she said, "You can't do any of it." I said, "Dadgummit." So, anyway, after I took my shower, I changed and put on my pajamas. And I've been lazy ever since. And that's it. Yesterday, all I ate, I decided not to leave my house yesterday. I ate Honey Nut Cheerios for breakfast. I ate Honey Nut Cheerios for lunch. And I ate Honey Nut Cheerios for dinner. I haven't had Honey Nut Cheerios in so long. I mean, probably, I know it's been a year and a half, 2 years. I'm not really a big cereal eater, but they were good. And then it's hard holding this phone with your hand. I ate grits today for lunch. And then I was so waiting. You know, I was invited to go eat dinner next door last night, but I decided to let them have their little family night. And anyway, I was so ready for a home-cooked meal. And they did good. It was delicious. And I am going to get back into this book with my new reading light and start enjoying my time. And I am looking forward to 2026. No more dark cloud for Juju. Juju is going to have lots of fun. You hear the fireworks. Surprisingly, my golden retriever, it hasn't fazed him. I had one golden retriever that was terrified of fireworks. When my children were little, we were able to walk to the firework display. For some reason, they had it downtown in the middle of town. They only did that twice. Then they started back having it at other places. But so we were able to stroll from where we lived all the way to downtown. And when we came back home, we could not find our golden retriever. Guess where he was? He was on top of our freezer. He had somehow jumped on the washing machine in our, I guess, mud room, whatever you call it, laundry room. And he was sitting on top of the upright freezer. Kind of like one of those cement lions. He was so scared. Bless his little heart. But my dog, Bobo, he's in the mud room. And I've got a little heater out there for him. I've got French doors that come into that it used to be a porch. And so we closed it in and have French doors, but I've got a doggy door for my animals, but it used to go outside. But of course they can't get all the way outside now, but the mudroom has got the litter box, which is inside a piece of furniture. It's not exposed. It's like a bench, and underneath is the litter box. And so the cats can go in and out, but they couldn't go outside. Well, I've been trying to figure out how to keep... Bobo's he can't handle inside. I tried to bring him in last winter when it was cold, and he would just be panting. So I couldn't figure out what I was going to do. And then I came up with a bright idea. I can leave one of the French doors cracked. I have drapes that go on either side of them. So I close them up, overlap them. He can get in and out. Leave the door cracked. But it used to be a side porch, so the door that comes into my kitchen is an exterior door that I can lock and deadbolt. So I'm still safe. And plus, if anybody wanted to get into that little side porch through a French door, they could anyway. So, anyway, I have a little heater in there in his dog bed. And so he loves it. And then if he gets too hot, he's got his little dog house on the deck. So, when I get up and check on him, he's either on the back porch or on the deck. And he's a happy camper. His name is Bobo. And Bobo hopefully I'm going to get him where he'll want to come inside more. I would love to have him laying up here. But I've got to figure out how to give that dog a bath. I did buy a kennel that's collapsible, that made out of mesh. And I've got to train him. It's time for him to go to the vet. And I can't depend on my son. He works. And plus I might like to take Bobo somewhere. He is a good dog. I need to take him places and walk him and let him have fun, I mean, he's a good dog. I need to treat him like a good dog. He might be my adventure dog. He might start being the one that goes on all my adventures with me. Anyway, time will tell, right? But anyway, y'all have a very good day. Happy New Year. And if y'all watch this video, God bless you. Give me a thumbs up, subscribe, and leave me a message. I love getting messages. I've gotten several so far, and it really makes me happy. It really makes me happy. And remember, guys, we can do it. We can have all the good things in life. We deserve it.